this afternoon. Have you been impressed with what you've heard, and are you expecting much from that address?
Well, on the issue of aid, clearly the industrialized nations are trying to do that much more to Africa. But Africa needs more than that. They need an element of trade, and they need to be able to govern and control their own affairs themselves. On the issue of Obama, Obama clearly going to Ghana is an indication that Ghana is being rewarded for the good practices, that the fact that they've had free and fair elections, they've had good governance, and attracting a lot of foreign direct investment. So it's as a result of those good elements that I've mentioned that Obama is making that trip. But it also signals that other countries like Nigeria, which are the most populous nation on the African continent, are being sidestepped. South Africa will not be so pleased themselves because they are clearly a superpower on the African continent and they're not being looked into. So
right.
It's good brownie points for Ghana all the way, I'm afraid.
We heard from President Bush's State Department representative for Africa, Jindai Fraser, early on, who said that it's clear that President Obama doesn't put Africa very high on his agenda because he hasn't articulated a coherent policy for Africa. There have been no African leaders going to the White House. And of course, some people are saying that his choice of Ghana is an overt snub to other nations. But surely he can only go to one country first, and the fact that he chose Ghana doesn't necessarily mean that it's a broader message involved.
No, absolutely not. He's going to struggle. His predecessor, George Bush, for all his critics, did something amazing on the African continent. He did pour a large amount of money into HIV, and Obama will struggle, especially based on the current economic climate, to inject that type of financial injection that Africa clearly needs on issues of HIV. So he's going to struggle. But I think George Bush wants to steal a march from Obama, that is. Obama wants to steal a march from the Chinese, who have been taking a lot of opportunities that have been made available to themselves from the African continent, especially exchanging agricultural practices, exchanging infrastructural development and buildings in exchange for raw materials. And things like gold, diamond, and of course oil that's been found on Ghana is an indication that the United States and Obama wants to go back in there and take control and at least support Ghana in retrieving those precious elements.
All right, Ayo Johnson, in London, thank you for joining us.